Hello and welcome back to another video here on the drivenDiecast channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at another one of my favorite diecast, one of my favorite drivers as well, one of my favorite wins in NASCAR ever for that matter, Justin Haley's 2019 Daytona race win in the Cup Series. Now, you probably remember this one, but if somehow you're a new fan of NASCAR or you just stumbled across this diecast video, the story of this race is really interesting, or maybe less interesting, depending on if you're happy with Haley's win or not. So basically, NASCAR, unfortunately, it seems like no matter wherever NASCAR goes, rain follows. There's a joke in the NASCAR community that says if a place is having a drought, just have NASCAR race there because they'll get the most rain they've ever seen in their life, because that always seems to be the case. But that's exactly what happened in Daytona of July 2019. Basically, Justin Haley was driving the 77 for Spire Motorsports. This was a back marker. This was not one of the 77 cars prepared by Ganassi. So this is just Spire's own entry into the race. So obviously it's a back marker car. Kurt Busch is actually leading the race when the yellow flag comes out for rain. All the front runners come in, most people come in, including the back markers, to pit to get fuel. And they don't really, from my recollection, expect the rain delay to last an extended period of time. They expect it to just blow over, track will dry, NASCAR will get going again in the race. That didn't happen. Justin Haley's Justin Haley's crew chief, if I can speak English, decided that he was going to keep Justin Haley out on the track instead of coming into pit. I don't remember the rationale or the reasoning behind it, but it happened. He stayed out. The race gets red flagged. It just torrential downpours. Race never gets restarted. NASCAR calls it. Justin Haley wins the 2019 Daytona July race. Coke 400 is that race. He won, and this is the diecast for it. And obviously I have the autographed version. Justin Haley, as I said in the previous video that I did on his Talladega race win for Xfinity, is one of my favorite drivers. No, I can't explain to you why I really like Justin Haley. But I just do. Like, I just love the way he races. A big part of it is also the design of these FOE cars. The trucks, obviously, is what he initially started racing FOE in. And it's just a really cool car design with the yellow and the black. Very intimidating, very mean looking. So I just kind of fell in love with the car design. And then Justin Haley also happens to be seems to be a really cool dude. So it is very, and a great racer for that matter. So it was very easy to really like the car and enjoy it. So obviously I have this one. I have his Xfinity win, and then I have one of his truck wins. And if you watch the previous video, which you should go do if you haven't, on his Xfinity win, I talk about the fact that I'm getting the FOE truck made for his Texas win, and I would love to get him to autograph that as well as his Xfinity car. So that's sometime in the future. All of the signed diecast I have are all done by the drivers when the cars ship. I haven't had any signed in person, but hopefully after COVID I have quite a few I would like to get signed. And being that I'm in Charlotte, they do a lot of press events at supermarkets and things, so I think that I'll have an easier time of getting some diecast signed for my collection. But anyways, obviously we've got a glossy black here. We've got the really nice yellow, even the FOE logo. I actually really like. Have no idea what the Fraternal Order of Eagles is or what they do. I think that goes for everybody, but they seem like they're some type of charity, or they help charities out and things like that. So that's my understanding of them. But if you know more, feel free to let me know, because through my research, couldn't figure it out what they actually do. But maybe that's purposeful. Maybe they don't actually need to know or want to let us know, or not like it's an Illuminati or something, though I hear fraternal and for some reason that's where my brain goes. But maybe they're not like meant for the general public. They're meant for like industry or something, but that's getting off on that little tangent. So obviously autographed car, Justin Haley's signature, and then this is where the money is, on the side of this car. Now obviously this is race 1, but there's really next to no damage on this car. We have a little bit of scraping here, but tires are pretty good. Nothing really going on there except like the tire tape on the wheels. I think that's just part of the car. I don't think that's damage up there or anything. So yeah, it's a very clean scheme. Not that I'm complaining. I actually really like this. I like this one being clean, because the scheme itself, it's great. And I love the 77. 77 is just a very nice number to look at. So having the 77 on the side is really nice. And, top is pretty clean as well. No real damage or dirt. There's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it. It's very minor, like here and then a little bit over here. But that's kind of it. As I always say about the TV panels on the back, it's a TV panel. There's really nothing going on there. It's just Fraternal Orders of Eagles and then FOE on the back there. And then my DIN is 140 on this car. So not a special number to anybody or anything on that. And then obviously other side of the car, maybe a little bit more damage on the side here, but not much. It's a pretty clean car overall. A little bit up here on the yellow, you can see it a little bit better. Obviously, with the majority of the car being black, there isn't going to be much that displays in the terms of like dirt debris, unless for some reason a marshmallow factory exploded on track and got all over the car. That's about the only way you're going to see much dirt and debris on this car. And that's why I'm expecting, I actually haven't seen the custom yet. He just started working on it as of the time of this recording for my truck. And I expect it to be very clean as well, because there wasn't really much damage on that truck. And for my custom, that is, I should clarify, for my custom. So yeah, that should be interesting. And obviously I'll do a video when I get that as well, because I'm very excited. And I'm bidding on a couple of other custom diecast on eBay as well. I'm hoping to acquire those, because customs are really what is left. I've got every diecast I want for the most part, except the Red Bulls, but I'm not paying the exorbitant prices that the Red Bull cars costs. Maybe one day, but not anytime in the near future. Because I would go extreme. I would want to get the all of them in obviously 124s, because that's what I collect. And then I would also want to get the autographed. I would want 124 autographed. I'd want every variant of the car they made and everything. I want the truck as well, the Ford truck. It would just be a mess. Like it's going to be too much. It'd probably be like literally $2,000 on Red Bull cars. And being that I'm a big fan of the Formula One Red Bull team, they're my favorite team. I think it'd be really cool to have and put next to like my Verstappen Formula One car, but that's neither here nor there. Maybe one day I can get to that level where I can afford to buy those or justify it. I could buy them if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. Just too expensive. So yeah, off of my little ramble, that's the end of the video. Please consider leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed it and want to see more. If you have anything interesting to say about this diecast or anything I mentioned in the video, my little rambles, feel free to leave a comment down below and we'll chat about it, or follow my Instagram and you can chat with me directly there and check out all the cars as they do come in as well. And that is everything I have for you. So take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.